Well, I mean, what's the point of me being up here? So there's the video clip right there, but I hate to interfere with your lunch. It's not something I relish doing, pun intended. But they've asked me to speak at this time and try to get us really much closer to schedule. Thanks for inviting me. They want me to end it around 12:50, and so my job is to talk about the economy and where we're in the cycle. I want to thank CareerSource Tampa Bay, of course, for inviting me. It is a privilege to be with you. I entitled the presentation Return of the Economist, and it's a Lord of the Rings themed presentation, and you will see that theming throughout the presentation. And I know it would be very simple today to focus on the fact that the Dow Jones is down 800 points, that the Dow Jones has lost nearly 4,000 points since Monday morning when it opened at 28,402, that coronavirus fears are spreading around the world, and we could spend our 40 minutes or so together just talking about that. But that would sort of be like talking about H1N1 in 2009. And there are other things going on in 2009, and there's certainly other things going on in 2020 about which we should speak. So again, lots of ways to start a meeting. Prayer, Pledge of Allegiance. Some people actually start with the national anthem. I'm a big fan of the ring verse, which says, 3 rings for the elven kings under the sky, 7 for the dwarf lords in their halls of stone, 9 for mortal men doomed to die, 1 for the dark lord on his dark throne, in the land of Mordor where the shadows lie, 1 ring to rule them all, 1 ring to find them, 1 ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them. Yes. And that's how a meeting should start. Now, I think, though the Dow Jones has plummeted this week, it's plummeted from a very high level. This is still the lengthiest economic expansion in American history. A lot of good things have happened. The unemployment rate in Florida is 3%. 10 years and 1 month ago, January of 2010, the unemployment rate in the state was 11.3%. So there's a lot about which to be thankful. And, it's called CareerSource Tampa Bay, CareerSource, because we're trying to help people connect to careers. But I have to tell you, in January of 2010, in Florida and much of the country, people were just looking for jobs. Career would be nice, job even better, because I'm missing my rent payments, and I'm missing my mortgage payments, and so on and so forth. So we've come a long way over the past decade, and there really are some things about which to be optimistic. 9 reasons for hope in the kingdom of men and women. And that's the way I've organized this presentation parenthetically. 9, 7, 3, 1. 9 rings for the kingdom of men and women, 7 for the dwarves, 3 for the elves, 1 for the dark lord. And so you'll see that throughout the presentation. And I think if you talk about this economy and its strength, again, coronavirus and a tumultuous stock market notwithstanding, you have to start with the labor market. But of course, it makes sense to start with the labor market since this is about CareerSource Tampa Bay. This is a nation that has added jobs for 112 consecutive months. This is monthly job growth in America. Over those 112 consecutive months of job growth, our nation has added 21.8 million net new jobs, driving the unemployment rate in this country to 3.6%. Actually, it went up last month, but for all the right reasons. It went up because many people jumped into the workforce, into the labor force, started looking for work. So labor force participation rate last month rose nationally to 63.4%. The prior month it had been 3.5%. And that was a 50-year low. You'd have to go back to December of 1969 to find unemployment as low as it was at the end of last year. And just to give you a sense of how long ago that was, the Orioles were good back then. So that's obviously a long time ago. We're in your division and we're awful. So, but this is a very good story. Economists have been predicting for quite some time that job growth would slow for a number of reasons. But the most obvious one is that with each and every passing month, it's more and more difficult to find available workers to fill available job openings. According to the most recent data, America is home to 6.4 million available unfilled jobs. How many unemployed people do we have in our society? 5.9 million. So how many job openings do we have for each unemployed American? 1.08, let's call it 1.1 job openings for each unemployed American. It's a very strong labor market. And In large measure, employers, despite the challenges of finding workers, have been able to fill a lot of jobs. Over the last year, for which we have data, America's added 2.05 million non-farm jobs, non-farm because that's the way data comes from the federal government. These horizontal bars characterize the net number of jobs added by each of these major industry sectors. So what I'm trying to say here is that the industry sector called education and health services added 630,000 net new jobs over the past 12 months, for which we have data. The 12-month period ended January of 2020. Professional business services, that includes accountants, attorneys, architects. It's a mishmash sector, but it includes a lot of white-collar workers. 390,000 jobs. Leisure and hospitality is mostly hotel and restaurant employment. It's symptomatic of an aggressive consumer spending cycle. And we'll talk about whether or not that cycle will continue. Because one thing we know as economists, and of course economists don't know much, but one of the things that we know is that every expansion cycle in American history has ended with a downturn. This one will as well. But for right now, this labor market continues to be quite strong. Florida, of course, has been a national leader. Florida, adding over the last 12 months, which we have data, the 12 months ending December of 2019, 212,000 net new jobs, 2.4% of job totals. The nation during that same 12-month period added 1.4% to its job totals. Florida is booming, and you know it, and you can see it. You can see it in the construction markets, you can see it in all kinds of markets. But the demand for workers is one of the ways in which we know this. Again, most businesses would agree, we're busy right now. There's significant demand for our services. Our challenge is that we're growth constrained. Unless we can find more workers who are skilled and trainable, we just can't grow. And you hear about that in construction and many other industries. The sector that includes construction, for instance, I do a lot of construction economics, added 25,500 jobs over the past 12 months, which is a bit of a miracle as it turns out. Because anytime you speak to somebody who operates a construction firm, even before they say good morning, good afternoon, happy new year, whatever it is, they like to say, you know what, still can't find electricians. I cannot find plumbers. I cannot find heating and air conditioning professionals. I can't find roofers. I can't find superintendents. I sure as heck cannot find estimators. Manufacturers will tell you, I can't find machinists. I can't find welders. A good welder in this country can make low six figures. I know there's sometimes it's easy to be caught up in the new shiny object. I'll give you an example, cybersecurity. Don't get me wrong, cybersecurity is huge. A recent study found that based on current pace of growth and predicted pace of growth, that by the year 2023, cybersecurity will be a $230 billion global industry. Oh, that's a lot of money. But just the electrical work industry, the market of electricians, is already a $180 billion industry in America. And if you have an electrical problem in your home, you tell me how easy it is to get an electrician to your house, or a plumber. And then when you get them to your house, what they're going to charge you. So there is need everywhere. And that's a very good problem to have, of course, the surplus demand for human capital as opposed to deficit demand. Tampa, 31,000 net new jobs in the past 12 months. By the way, I'm very charmed by Tampa Bay, I don't know if there are any realtors here, but my wife and I are talking about buying a condominium here, a second home here. And so if you're here, please try to chase me down after the presentation. In any case, that was a bit self-serving, but the Tampa Bay economy, strong, 31,000 net new jobs over the past 12 months, 2.3% job totals. Outpacing the rest of the economy. Number one sector adding jobs, professional business services. Number two, construction. This market added, just in the last few months, 1,000 new hotel rooms. And what's neat about that is despite all of that addition of hotel rooms, occupancy rates in this region's hotels continue to be quite strong. And average daily room rates are quite strong. They're holding up. In fact, they're expanding. The market is strong.